Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we will study the main trigonometrical ratios of some angles. First, let's remember 30-60 degrees triangle. What is the meaning of 30-60 degrees triangle? It's a triangle which has one right angle, one angle with 30, and the other angle is 60 degrees. Then let this side equal A. Called triangle, it's A, B, C. Then let BC equals A. Okay, after that, if BC equals A, then we deduce that AC hypotenuse equal to A because of the side opposite to 30 degrees angle and right angle triangle equal half the length of the hypotenuse. Okay, then AC equal to A. After that, we can get AB from Pythagoras theorem. Then AB power 2 equals 2A power 2 minus A power 2 equals 2A power 2 equals 4A power 2 minus A power 2. It's gonna be 3A power 2 by taking root AB equal root 3A. Then the length of EB equal root 3A. Then let's remember what is the meaning of main trigonometrical ratios. Remember that sine, cosine, and tan, and we can get them using sa, ka, and ta. Okay, first one, sine 30, cosine 30, and tan 30. Sine 30. Sine, we can get sine using opposite over hypotenuse. Sine equals opposite over hypotenuse. Here is 30. The side opposite to 30 is A. Okay, hypotenuse is 2A. Then it's A over 2A. By erasing A with A, the result will be 1 over 2. Okay, what about cosine? Cosine equal adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, here, according to 30 degrees angle here, it's adjacent root 3A. So it's root 3A over hypotenuse. Hypotenuse equal 2A. Also, by erasing A with A, the result gonna be root 3 over 2. Okay, last one, tan 30. Using tan 30. Using tan TOA, it's opposite over adjacent. Opposite over adjacent. Opposite for 30 is A. Adjacent is root 3A. So it's gonna be A over root 3A. Also by erasing A with A, gonna be 1 over root 3. Okay. And if we need to find sine, cosine, and tan for 30, for 60, for the next angle 60. Okay. If we need to find sine 60, okay, cosine 60, and tan 60. Okay, for sine 60, it's gonna be opposite to sine, opposite over hypotenuse. Opposite to sine, opposite to 60 is root 3 over A. So it's root 3A. Root 3A, sorry. Root 3A over hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 2A. Also by erasing A with A, it's gonna be root 3 over 2. Okay. Cosine 60. Cosine 60 is adjacent for 60 over hypotenuse. So it's A over 2A. It's gonna be, by erasing A with A, gonna be 1 over 2. Okay, last one, tan. Tan 60 is opposite over adjacent. Tan toa, it's opposite over adjacent. So it's root 3a over a. It's gonna be realize a with 8. It's gonna be root 3 over 1 equals root 3. Okay. What about 45, 90 triangles? Okay, let's do. It's a triangle, isosceles right angle triangle. It's a right angle triangle with two equal sides. Then it's two acute angles, 45, and second one is 45 degrees. Okay. Let call it A, B, C. Let also be C. Let B, C equals A. Then A, B also equals A because it's an isosceles. Okay, then it's A and A. Then I can find AC using Pythagoras. AC ball 2 equals A ball 2 plus A ball 2. Gonna be 2A ball 2 taking roots. So AC equals root 2A. Okay, trying to find sine 45, cosine 45, and tan 45 degrees. Okay, sine 45. We said that sine equals opposite over hypotenuse. So sine 45 opposite from here or from so what it's sine A or sine C. It's the same. Okay, because it's here is adjacent equal opposite for A and C. Okay, then it's root 2A. Sine 45 opposite. Let's take A, sine 45 here, opposite A over adjacent root 2A. By erasing A with A, the result gonna be 1 over root 2. Okay, after that, cosine 45, it's gonna be also A over root 2A. Erase A with A, it's gonna be 1 over root 2. Okay, tan 45, 2. It's opposite over adjacent. So it's A over A. Okay, erase A with A, you get 1. So tan 45 equals 1. Note that if you use your calculator to find the sine 45, you will get root 2 over 2. Root 2 over 2 equals 1 over root 2. Remember that root 2 over 2 equal 1 over 2. Okay, and here also equal root 2 over 2. And 1 over root 3 equals root 3 over 3. Okay, let's see some exercises. Find without using calculator. Question number 1. Sine power 2 45 degrees plus cosine power 2 45 degrees. Okay, at first, sine 45 degrees equals what? Here, sine 45 equals 1 over root 2 or root 2 over 2. Okay, use 1 over root 2. But it's a sine power 2, so it's 1 over root 2 power 2. Plus cosine 45, also 1 over root 2. So it's gonna be 1 over root 2 power 2. Okay, it's gonna be equal 1 over root 2 power 2 equals 1 over 2 plus 1 over root 2 power 2 gonna be equal 1 over 2 half time plus half equals 1. Another exercise. Find sine 30 plus cosine 60 degrees minus tan 45. Okay, first sine 30 equals 1 over 2 plus cosine 60 here equals 1 over 2 also minus tan 45 equals 1. So it's gonna be 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 equals 1. 1 minus 1, the result will be 0. Okay, what if he tell me that if cosine C equals 1 over 2, then C equals dots. Okay, and he says that consider measure angle C smaller than 90 and greater than 0. It's meaning it's acute angle. Okay, here you can find that cosine C equals half. Cosine what here equals half? Cosine 60. Okay, so this angle equals 60. And you can use your calculator. Just use your calculator these steps. Shift. After that, cosine. He asked me cosine. Shift, then cosine, then 1 over 2. Write 1 over 2. And write equal, you will get 60 degrees. Okay, when he gives you the result of the ratio, the result of sine, the result of cosine, the result of tan, write shift, cosine or sine or tan. Okay, then write the result here, you will get the angle. Okay, let's see another exercises. Without using calculator, find number 1, sine 30 degrees, cosine 45 degrees minus cosine 30 degrees sine 45 degrees. Okay, sine 30 equals what? From the previous we can deduce that sine 30 equals 1 over 2. Okay, multiply cosine 45 equals 1 over root 2. 1 over root 2. Okay, minus cosine 30 equals root 3 over 2. Okay, sine 45 equal 1 over root 2. We get here 1 over 2 root 2 minus root 3 over 2 root 2. It's gonna be 1 minus root 3 over 2 root 2. You can use your calculator to find it in the simplest form. Okay, another exercise. Find 4 sine power 2 30 minus 3 tan 45 over 2 cosine 60 plus 2 sine 45 degrees cosine 45 degrees. Okay, sine 30 equals what? Equals a half, so it's a 4 times half power 2 minus 3 times tan 45. Tan 45 equals 1 over 2 times cosine 60. Cosine 60 equals a half plus 2 times sine 45. Sine 45 equals 1 over root 2 multiply cosine 45 equals also 1 over root 2. It's gonna be 4 times 1 over 4 minus 3 over, okay, allies 2 is 2, gonna be equal 1 plus 2 multiply root 2 times root 2 equals 2. Then rise 2 is 2. The result will be 1 minus 3 over 1 plus 1. It's gonna be negative 2 equal 2 equals negative 1. Okay. Okay. Let's complete, okay? 10 3 proves that 3 10 ball to 45 degrees minus 2 sine 60 degrees cosine 30 degrees equal 3 over 2. We start with right hand side. Right hand side equal 3 times tan 45. Tan 45 equals 1, so it's 1 power 2 minus 2. Okay, 2 sine 60. Sine 60 equal root 3 over 2. Tan sine 60 equal root 3 over 2 times cosine 30. Cosine 30 equal also root 3 over 2. Simplifying, here equals 3 minus 2 multiply root 3 times root 3 equals 3. 2 times 2 equals 4. Simplify again, so it's 3 minus divided by 2 equals 1, divided by 2 equals 2, so it's 3 over 2. 3 minus 3 over 2 gonna be equal 3 over 2 equal left hand side. Another exercise, okay, proves that tan 45 minus sine 60 multiply tan 45 plus cosine 30 equal quarter. Okay, tan right hand side also. Tan 45 equals 1 minus sine 60. Sine 60 equals a half. Multiply tan 45 1 plus cosine 30 root 3 over 2. Okay, so tan 45 equals 1, sine 60 equals, okay, sine 60 equal root 3 over 2. Okay, it's like the factorization between difference between two squares. Okay, so it's gonna be 1 power 2 minus root 3 over 2 power 2 equals 1 minus 3 over 4 equals 1 over 4 equal left hand side equals left hand side. Okay, next exercise. He asked me if x sine power 245 degrees equal 10 power 260. Find the value of x. Find the value of x. Okay, first it's x multiply sine 45. Sine 45 is 1 over root 2. 1 over root 2 over 2 equal tan 60. Tan 60 equals what? Equal root 3. So it's root 3 power 2. Okay, so x multiply 1 over 2 equal root 3 power 2 equals 3. Multiply here by 1 over 2 and here by 1 over 2. So raised to is 2. The remainder is x. Here x equals multiply 2, not multiply half. Multiply the multiplicative inverse of half 2 and multiply here by 2. So x equals 3 multiply 2 equals 6. Find xf. Tan x equal 4 sine 30 cosine 60. Okay, so tan x equal 4 sine 30 equals what? Equals 1 over 2. Sine 30 equals 1 over 2. Multiply cosine 60 also equals 1 over 2. So 4 multiply half times half equals a quarter. 4 times a quarter equals 1. So tan x equals 1. Okay, you can use calculator, just write shift tan, then write 1, then equal, you will get x equal 45 degrees.